Welcome back to another episode of the GoBros. Today we're going to be converting it into a racing lawnmower. Now, my plans for it, I got to get it running. I got to run some new fuel lines. Over here I have to mount a different pulley on it because the one on it right now makes it go slow. We need a smaller one on there to make it go faster. I'm gonna weld the rear end so then it'll be two-wheel drive at all times. Got to put a couple new tubes in the tires, a couple other little things, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now I'm going to hook up a temporary battery. I got some new gas line ran over here. We're gonna try firing it up. I cut the exhaust off because as a racing lawnmower you can't have an exhaust. Alright, so here's the stock governor assembly. Throttle cable coming in to a couple plates back here with some springs. We're gonna try bypassing all that and seeing if we can't just run a throttle cable to the carburetor throttle. I just cut this little piece of linkage off here, right there. We're gonna see if that's enough to let us rev it out a little higher. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little more jet tuning on it because it sounds like it needs a little more gas, but that shouldn't be too big of an issue. We're gonna have Levi 3D print me an intake that goes up a little bit, and then it'll give us a little more room. Get rid of this big, clumsy looking thing. I got the carburetor off, and this will be a good example of what one of my newest tools do. It's called a vapor blaster. It uses about 60 psi air and some water and glass beads, and it's going to make this carburetor look like it's brand new. Carburetor out of the vapor blaster, and as you can see, does a really nice job on aluminum. All cleaned up nice, looks like a brand new carburetor. We're gonna go ahead and tear it apart and see if I can't put a little bigger main jet. Alright, the new carburetor is mounted back up, nice and clean. See if she starts up. So we've made some progress since the last time. We got the new drive belt on. That's the longer one that goes from the back all the way up to the front. See it up there. It's on. We got the smaller pulley on. I cut out the spline section of the other one and welded it into the middle of this new pulley. I got a new belt on, and it seems to be working. I'm not sure if it's going to be as fast as what we think with this pulley, so we might have to try swapping the pulley in the front as well. I was hoping I didn't have to, because we went from a 10-inch pulley to a 6-inch pulley, so I'm hoping that makes a little bit of difference. The old pulleys in there. We got the carburetor cleaned, everything there. We're gonna get the new battery hooked up, and I got some tubes for that tire and this tire. We're gonna go ahead and throw those in and try to at least get it moving so we can see how fast it is right now. If you want to speed this up, Levi, you can. Right, got some fresh tubes in the tires. Those two tires, I believe, already had tubes in them, so we're all set there. I'm gonna get the battery put back in here. I got one over there. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in, sits in here. I'll put the seat back on and we're gonna go take it for a test drive, hopefully. All right, so I got the seat put back on, the battery on, and I bypassed the safety switch for the belt deck when it was actually spinning. So I bypassed that, so now we can start it. We're gonna try to back it out and take it for its first drive. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be slower than what I think, and we'll have to swap a couple more pulleys, but we're gonna give it a try. I also don't have a throttle cable ran, so I'm gonna have to reach over here and use this. It's not near as fast as what we need. We'll drive by. that's gonna finish up the first video on the lawnmower. We got it in working condition. The carburetor was cleaned, vapor blasted. We got 2 new tubes, some new gas line. We got a smaller pulley up here, and we're gonna have to put a different pulley coming out of the motor. It's definitely not fast enough. We're shooting for about 35 to 40 miles an hour. It's definitely got the power to do it with a couple more upgrades and a little more time put into it. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.